Since healthcare is one of those topics that gets talked about so much and can be a big worry for people, I thought I would tell you about the healthcare on the Bruderhof also because A, a lot of people have asked about it in the comments, and B, I think it's really great. So all larger communities, or settlements if you will, have their own health clinics, which are staffed by Bruderhof members who are trained as doctors, dentists, and nurses. So for me as a mom, when Branson needs a checkup or is sick, it's in walking distance from our house. If he would get croup in the middle of the night, for example, that hasn't happened yet, thank goodness, but there's always a professional on call who will come to our house if it's necessary. Like, you literally just have to call them and they'll come. And in case of something I'm sure every mom dreads, some type of emergency, there'd be a clinician on hand right away to support. And if someone needs to go into the hospital, one of our doctors and nurses usually goes along to advocate for them. I mean, I've had personal experience with that myself. The same goes for older members or people with chronic illnesses. They can, for the most part, be cared for in their own homes, and their caregivers have daily support from trained nursing staff and daily visits from their doctor if it's needed. Of course, there are health issues that are more complex. And again, thanks to the folks who work in the health clinics, there are great existing relationships with specialists and hospitals who take referrals. What does this all cost, you may wonder? Nothing, which is lucky, since of course we have no money of our own. Of course, we have to pay for healthcare provided by local doctors and hospitals, and there we get to deal with the healthcare system, just like everyone else. But again, we have people who help us navigate the system and help deal with the paperwork. Yay! Access to great healthcare, of course, is not a very good reason to join the Bruderhof. It certainly wasn't at all part of my thinking when I became a member. But it is special that we really are able to care for one another in this area of life as well, which is such a burden for so many others. So everybody stay healthy, and don't forget to comment below or subscribe if you haven't.